What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com. And after the controversial Australian Open, where Novak Djokovic was not allowed to compete, despite receiving a waiver, despite being allowed by the tennis powers that be to play in the Australian Open, he ended up getting deported by the government because he was not vaccinated. Well, he is continuing to put his money and his legacy where his mouth is in terms of standing by his principles. Novak Djokovic is prepared to skip the French Open and Wimbledon over the vaccine mandate, but insists he's not anti-vax. And there are a lot of media outlets, including this one a little bit from Mediaite, who's trying to slam him for basically saying it's hypocritical to say you're not anti-vax yet, not take this vaccination. In the same way that you can actually get the jab but be against mandates, it is totally reasonable to not want to get this specific jab for a variety of reasons. You can do your research on all of those. You probably know what I'm talking about, but still be fine with getting a bunch of other different types of vaccinations, especially when you look at Novak Djokovic in his 30s, incredible physical condition. Not a whole lot of risk for the thing that he's supposedly getting jabbed against. But despite that, I want to go into what Novak Djokovic said about not willing to take it and maybe missing out on these Grand Slams, which could legitimately decide what his legacy will be going forward. Novak Djokovic has a message for the world leader Corona Bros who think they can wear down the #1 ranked tennis player in the world who remains unjabbed after a January battle with the Australian government. In an interview with the BBC, Djokovic told the British news agency he's willing to sacrifice competing in more majors, including the Wimbledon and the French Open. He's not getting jabbed yet. Yes, that is the price I'm willing to pay. The 34-year-old, 20-time Grand Slam winner says he shouldn't be the face of the anti-vax movement because he's not against the vax. I was never against vaccination, he said in an interview, but I've always supported the freedom to choose what you put in your body. Also confirming he's got a bunch of other jabs in his life. Djokovic did leave open the possibility that he would one day get it, but that isn't happening right now, even though he's keeping his mind open because we're all trying to find collectively the best possible solution to end COVID. I was never against the jab. I understand that globally, everyone is trying to put a big effort in handling this virus. The stance to miss Wimbledon and the French Open is a big deal in the history of tennis when you consider Djokovic will turn 35 in May. And there's a very short list of tennis greats who have won at that age. Because the principles of decision-making on my body are more important than any title or anything else, I'm trying to be in tune with my body as much as I possibly can be. This is a dude who is now one behind Rafael Nadal for the most Grand Slam titles ever of all time. Could go down in history as the greatest tennis player to ever live, is now essentially saying I'm willing to miss out on these if they require me to get jabbed. That is a huge deal and a pretty big statement from Novak. We'll see if he sticks with it. We'll see how much more the media tries to smear him. But what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.